As you enter old age, one of the most important factors in maintaining health is nutrition. Surprisingly, a study from the World Health Organization, WHO, shows that consuming the right type of nuts can reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease and stroke in the elderly by up to 30%. However, not all nuts are beneficial, and there are nuts that seniors need to avoid if they want to live long and healthy lives. In this article, we will explore 3 types of nuts to eat and 3 types of nuts to avoid to maintain optimal health for the elderly. The importance of nuts for the health of the elderly is undeniable. Did you know that with just a handful of nuts a day, we can provide the body with nutrients to help maintain cardiovascular health, improve brain function, and protect against aging? Medical studies show that consuming nuts can reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease in the elderly by up to 25%. According to the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, walnuts, rich in omega-3 fatty acids, also help protect memory and slow cognitive decline. In addition, nuts also help stabilize blood sugar levels. A study from the Journal of Nutrition showed that eating nuts regularly helps reduce blood sugar levels and improve insulin sensitivity, which is very important for the elderly with diabetes. Therefore, choosing the right type of nuts can help the elderly maintain good health and prolong life. As we enter old age, choosing the right food is one of the important factors in maintaining health. One of the food groups that has been thoroughly researched and proven to be beneficial for the elderly is nuts. Research from Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health found that consuming nuts, especially pecans, can reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease in older adults by up to 25%. These tiny nuts not only contain powerful antioxidants, but also help protect the arteries, reduce bad cholesterol and increase good cholesterol. In addition, pistachios also help stabilize blood sugar, which is very important for older adults who are dealing with diabetes or cardiovascular problems. A friend of mine, Daniel, 71, decided to replace sweets in his meals with pistachios. The results were surprising. After a while, Daniel noticed that his blood sugar levels were more stable and he felt more energetic throughout the day. This shows that sweets are not always the best choice for health, but sometimes, just a small change in diet can bring about significant results. In addition to pistachios, walnuts are also a great choice for the elderly. Walnuts stand out due to their high content of omega-3 fatty acids, a nutrient that is extremely beneficial for the brain. Research from the National Institutes of Health, NIH, shows that consuming walnuts can help improve cognitive function and protect nerve cells from deterioration. Furthermore, other studies have shown that walnuts can help reduce total cholesterol levels by 10% and bad cholesterol, LDL, levels by 5% in the elderly. Omega-3 in walnuts also helps reduce inflammation and protect the heart, reducing the risk of cardiovascular disease, which is very important for the elderly. A real-life example of the benefits of walnuts is the story of George, a retired teacher. Before adding walnuts to his diet, George felt that his memory was declining. Sometimes he could not remember simple things. However, after eating walnuts every day, he saw a marked improvement in his concentration and memory. This is living proof that adding nuts to your diet can improve not only your physical health but also your mental health. In addition to pistachios and walnuts, almonds are also an indispensable choice in the diet of the elderly. Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition has shown that almonds have the ability to reduce blood pressure and help improve cardiovascular health thanks to their monounsaturated fat content. Almonds also provide a large amount of fiber, helping to stabilize blood sugar and improve intestinal health. Another study showed that elderly people who consume about 20 g of almonds per day can reduce bad cholesterol, LDL, and increase good cholesterol, HDL, which contributes to reducing the risk of cardiovascular disease. For people like Margaret, 69, eating almonds every day has helped her feel healthier. She shared that her skin is no longer dry and her bone health has also improved significantly. This shows that, in addition to being good for the heart, almonds also have a positive effect on maintaining a youthful appearance and protecting long-term health. Through that, it can be seen that nuts are not only delicious snacks but also a great source of nutrients for the elderly. Choosing the right type of nuts that suit our body's needs can help us maintain stable health, slow down the aging process and improve the quality of life. Although nuts can bring many health benefits, not all nuts are suitable for everyone, especially for the elderly. Some nuts, if not consumed properly, can cause health problems. from weight gain to affecting internal organs. Therefore, choosing the right type of nuts is not only a priority but also essential to maintaining good health. A good example is macadamia nuts. Although macadamia nuts contain heart-healthy monounsaturated fats, they are low in protein and fiber. This can make macadamia nuts not as nutritious as other nuts, such as walnuts or almonds, which are rich in omega-3s and fiber. In addition, macadamia nuts are also high in calories, so if consumed in excess, seniors may experience weight problems, leading to health problems such as obesity and cardiovascular disease. Robert, 73, used to have weight problems after regularly eating macadamia nuts. However, when he switched to almonds and pistachios, not only did his weight become more stable, but his energy was also more abundant. This shows that choosing nuts with reasonable calorie content is very important for seniors. Cashews are also one of the nuts that seniors should limit. While cashews are a great source of healthy fats, they are high in oxalates, a compound that can cause kidney stones if consumed in excess. This is especially dangerous for people with kidney problems, as oxalates can form stones, leading to serious health problems. Furthermore, cashews are also quite high in carbohydrates, which can increase blood sugar levels, especially for people with diabetes or prediabetes. Helen, 68, had problems with kidney stones after consuming too many cashews. However, when she switched to nuts with less oxalates, her condition improved significantly. This shows the importance of controlling the type of nuts and the amount consumed according to personal health. Finally, nuts that are flavored or processed with sugar and spices are also not ideal choices for seniors. These nuts often contain added sugars and preservatives, which can lead to spikes in blood sugar and worsen insulin resistance. They can also contain unhealthy amounts of salt and fat, which can raise blood pressure and increase the risk of cardiovascular disease. James, 70, noticed his blood pressure rise when he regularly ate flavored nuts, which were high in spices and salt. However, when he switched to raw, unsalted nuts, his blood pressure improved significantly. This is evidence that consuming raw, unprocessed nuts is much better for the health of older adults. That said, not all nuts are suitable for older adults. Factors such as calories, oxalates, sugar, salt, and preservatives should be considered when choosing nuts. When consumed properly, nuts can help maintain health and support the aging process effectively. When it comes to consuming nuts, it is important to be mindful of how much and how you consume them. Although nuts provide many health benefits, eating too many can still have unwanted effects, especially for the elderly. They are often high in calories, so if not eaten in moderation, the elderly may experience weight and heart health problems. Therefore, an important rule when eating nuts is moderation. A moderate amount, usually around 30 g per day, is enough to reap the benefits without causing harm to health. In addition to adjusting the amount of nuts consumed, the choice of nuts is also very important. Instead of choosing processed nuts with strong flavors, salt, or industrial spices, the elderly should prioritize raw, unprocessed, unsalted nuts. These nuts still retain essential nutrients such as vitamins, minerals, and fiber without adding preservatives or unhealthy spices. Even roasting nuts at home with natural spices such as cinnamon powder or garlic not only enriches the flavor but also ensures safety and nutritional value. This approach helps the elderly take full advantage of the benefits of nuts while avoiding the harmful effects of unnecessary additives. In addition, another important factor is to encourage participation. The elderly can share their experiences on how to consume nuts and the positive effects they bring to health. Participating in these conversations not only helps them feel connected and share, but also provides others with valuable insights into the effects of nuts on energy, digestion, and heart health. When seniors share their experiences, they also reinforce their awareness of healthy eating, helping to maintain health in later years. Thus, with the great benefits that nuts such as walnuts, almonds, and pistachios bring, they are really the ideal choice to supplement the diet of seniors. These nuts not only help improve cognitive function, protect the cardiovascular system, but also support stabilizing blood sugar levels. However, to protect the best health, we also need to pay attention to avoid nuts such as cashews and macadamia, especially for those with kidney problems, diabetes, or need to control weight. It is important to maintain a balanced diet and choose natural, unprocessed nuts to maximize health benefits. If you find this information useful, Don't forget to follow the channel to continue to update more useful health knowledge, and please share your feelings in the comments section below. You can also tell us about your health status, your favorite nuts you have tried, or any questions you want us to answer. We look forward to hearing from you and continuing your health journey with you.